Hello everyone and welcome to my Shameless Dive! The second episode, though not labelled, in my series of when I actually feel like playing a game when it first comes out, or at least when I first own it. So this series is a new one, and basically the idea is that if I buy a game and just play it, but still want to share it on the channel, I will call it the Shameless Dive instead. Obviously the first of this series was the Bird, and essentially, I just really wanted to play it, and I figured, look, every time I've been playing games recently that I want to share, that I've just been playing, they don't become videos. There's no shame in that, which doesn't make much sense, because I still want to do a first impression, and the fact that I want to play the game is even more, because I actually am a little bit more prepared, and a little bit more ready, and a little bit more, Well, Gamedec is another Kickstarter that came out, and usually I don't just want to jump directly into a Kickstarter the moment it comes out. This time, however, it sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like a shorter game, but it's got a lot of replayability, a lot of choices, and I've always been digging the aesthetic of it. I haven't played it, obviously, even though I did have access to well, did I have access to early access? I don't even know if I did. I think I did. I had it on my thing forever, so if there was one, I did it, but I would have had access to it, but yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the menu here. It supports AMD's version of DLSS. Interesting. Does it include does it include our version? Like the NVIDIA version? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Not many graphics options, fair enough, though it is a isometric title. It's soundbars, okay, fair enough, right there. Controls. Yep. I mean, once again, it's more like an adventure game or a top-down isometric game, so I'm not really expecting too much. And in good terms of controls. And same with accessibility. So interesting. You can actually raise the size of the interface and font scaling, so that's nice. Change to color blindness mode, so also pretty cool. So yeah, this is Gamedec. I didn't back it at a really, really high level. There isn't a me in this game. There is me in the credits, of course, but it looked really interesting. It also looked like something that seemed way too ambitious when it come out. Because the only way to do this would be a short, tightly packed game, just because of how much it was claiming to do. So it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts for and whether it's any good and all sorts of other jazz. Now, I'm still not entirely sure on how I wish to do these videos, and you might be able to help me. At the moment, I'm just going to use the Mountain of Shame thing. In that, I will record 30 minutes and then move on. However, in future, I do wonder if it would be better if I, say, did longer, but then edited out the boring bits, or maybe just played for a period of time of indeterminate value until I reach a point where I'm like, yeah, if you play any further than this, it's probably a bit of a spoiler, or whatever. Like, I don't want to ruin or I want to entice people to play the game. I don't want to replace their playing of the game. So I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this. I hope they do, but if you do and have a thought process of how I should do these Shameless Dive videos, I'd very much appreciate the opinions. Otherwise, for now, I shall start a 30-minute timer, and well, we'll see what happens then, shall we? Now, generally, these videos will be released ahead of these schedules. So if there's a video scheduled to come out that day, I will push it back and replace it with this one, because this one, the idea is I want it to come out as soon as I do them, pretty much. So unlike the regular videos that come out daily, these will pop up randomly and replace them, and push them back. So nothing will be lost, well, except for the times I accidentally don't record correctly. Hopefully this isn't one of them, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into the new game. Once the introduction is over, I will give it the old 30 minutes. I must also notice down here the timer, the yeah, the mouse pointer on the recording is for some reason not at the same location as my mouse actually is. So I see the mouse pointer as being up near this new game section up here. I see how it's flashing up, not down here. So if I'm talking, I will try and be more clear about what option I'm talking about, because clearly you can't rely on the mouse pointer. So let's just get started and see what happens.
It's a strange profession, Gamedec. You're neither a player nor a detective. You know the rules and how people break them.
And so do I. A full commitment's what I'm looking for.
Digital trail.
You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
And there is
just want to tell you how I'm
trail.
feeling. No, I'm kidding. We are playing Gamedec.
A flaw in the source code. Backdoors used by cheaters.
That's
Anonymity skins. Used to cover up unpopular activities.
This concept is so cool.
All can be found. All can be traced. With a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. Sometimes more than
I
a
love
little.
all the games in the bottom corner.
Because there are surprises, even for a game deck. But in the end, you keep your eyes on the prize. This is my story. What's yours?
Okay, so first of all, must say, the concept is still as cool as it ever bloody was. I was very excited about this concept. Now, I sort of wonder if this will be like a, what's his face situation, like a, Outer Worlds, situation, where the first game is surprisingly much shorter than you expected. Like, Outer Worlds was a good game, but it was a lot shorter than you expected. Didn't have as much free roaming, as many side quests, as much, you know, freedom as the Fallout games which inspired it. Now, I do wonder. I mean, this is just a Kickstarter game. It earns an amount of money, not too much, not too little. They might be able to back another one day, but if they get enough money from this, maybe we'll see a larger version of the game in the game universe. That would be fantastic. Maybe Gamedec 2 will be much better, much longer. So I really do hope this is as good as the concept is, because it's like, I would really love this to be a series. Sort of like Spore. Like, when Spore came out, it was not as good as it was originally touted, but I was like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. They'll bring out 1 billion expansion packs and they'll be amazing by the end. And for most games like this, like Sims, that would be the case. But for Spore, unfortunately, it had a terrible DRM sequence on it, which people boycotted, and thus no one bought the game. And thus the game was never improved upon, and thus we lost Spore forever, which was quite sad, because while Spore itself wasn't great, the concept was golden. Anyway, let's just jump right into this and see if this is actually a good game and was actually worth jumping ahead of my entire mountain. Let's have a shameless dive into Gamedec. Alright, so we now have, character creation. There's a bunch of cute girls. Got a few guys. Couple. I mean, granted, they could probably be anything. Yeah, there's pronouns here, so. There's only she, her, he, him. They probably should have put the, them, or them one. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but, like, I hope that the fact that you can purposely change and be whatever, you can still be a he, him with a female avatar, that is relatable to, you know, the internet in general. Now, because none of these guys, like, all these guys are, as usual, short hair. Do you like their jackets? Like, I have long hair, and I love my long hair. And I also feel like playing a female character in this world would probably be of greater advantage, even if just off the bat. anyone who's ever played an MMO or any sort of game before knows that having a female character gives you a lot more, like, people pay attention to you a lot more if you have a female character, whether you are a female or not. You've been on VR chat, for example. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. Now, the next thing I'm seeing here is the origin. Low city, high city, low city, high city. But here's the thing. I don't know anything about those two options. I don't know what that means. I assume low city means, you know, you're low, you're poor, etc. And high city probably means you're wealthy, you're, you know, well educated, etc. But without some sort of an actual description as to what those origins do or mean, I'm a little bit stumped. The question is, maybe there'll be like an introductory tutorial section? Maybe. We'll see. So yeah. The values, though, do actually show you stuff, so that's good. The dominant value of guiding your character before they choose your profession. Okay, so self-direction is 1, I assume is passion, 1 knowledge, 1 problem-solving, and 1 health. Okay, stimulation. So you're really just wanting to be stimulated. Ooh. Hedonism. Okay. Achievement. Power. No. Security. Conformity. No. Tradition. No. Benevolence. Universalism. That sounds better than... Okay. Self-direction. Kind of... Kind of like benevolence. I feel like if I was to get into a job like this, it would be to help people. So I don't know what the 3 hearts mean. I hope I can match a character class to that, but I guess we'll find out. In fact, it didn't give me a character class, so this is interesting. It just started me up. Okay. Interesting. I probably should have read that, actually. There's some great exposition there. So if you want to pause and read the exposition, I will. But at the moment, I'm just sort of kind of excited, and I just want to jump in. Okay, so this must be the real world. So clearly... Oh no, it's not the real world. There is clearly game elements everywhere. So this is definitely in the game. Or more likely probably in cyberspace. So I'm going to start time now. Because yeah, it's got like a free guy aesthetic to it with these game elements. Oh, no, game element or is it a sign? I don't know. I can't tell if it's technology or sign. Oh, sorry. I thought that was her waking up being like, oh, I don't remember why I became Gamedec. This is shit. Oh, no. I did remember why I became a Gamedec. At some point, I must decide it was a reasonable way of making money. I just got used to it. So I can recall my career, look around, start my day. I kind of want to just look around for now. I'm surrounded by the real world. That is Realium. Hey, never mind. We are in the real world. I hear Warsaw City humming outside the window. I live in Townstone in Poland. It's the end of the 22nd century, and people were crazy happy. Kidding. Some were, some weren't. Which group did I belong to? I wasn't sure. I solved numerous cases, so people started to believe I was credible. And credibility was crucial in my line of work. Pretty much everything can be falsified. You can't fake credibility. Games, besides being a workplace, also became my second home. You ever play for fun? Yeah, sometimes I did. Alright. So, new objective, get a job. Interesting. Okay, yep, I did get that. Can I go over to this chesty thing? No. Must be the minibar. I assume... Oh, is it? It said I was in an apartment. It doesn't say I was actually in a hotel. It does actually look like a minibar. I really wish I could, like, zoom in and see this closer. It's really quite cool. I love the aesthetic. The graphics are pretty cool. Like, wait. Even the shadowing works really nicely as well. Okay. Well, let's go look out the window, see what's out there. Warsaw City, my polis. Look out the window. Walkways, squares, space, and chasms. That's what modern cities look like. The middle layer, mid-city. Despite dense developments, you can still see the sun and pieces of sky, as well as a long way down. Okay, so we're in the mid-city, which implies our choice of low or high did not make a difference here. I was going to say maybe this is the high city, and maybe you start in a low city if you're low. But if I'm in the mid city, then I guess technically I could have either worked up to the mid city or came down to mid city. Look at this case, I came down for some reason. So interesting. Don't feel good here. A nice view. You know, I think at the moment I'm going to be positive. I felt a connection with the people above and below. I could hear transit tubes, numerals, and humming ads. It never was quiet. Oh god. Oh god, it's an ad at my window. This is where the rich meet the poor, the light meets the darkness, and the layers of the city where, well, you can do whatever you pretty much wanted. Which is good. And where advertising drones peek through the people's windows looking for new victims. I mean, and let's be honest, probably recording everything. A, all the data you gain by scanning people's houses, working out what products they bought, and hey, what if you got a video of them naked? You could secretly leak it and sell it on the darknet. There's so many ways you can misuse that terrible technology. Lazy ad. Send the advertising drone away. Well, I definitely don't have that ability, but the question is, how do I get that ability so quickly? Okay, let's contemplate. And a few things I need to think over. You can't contemplate without a drink in your hand. Luckily, the servo bot knew exactly what I needed. Well, I'm not gonna drink. I just need tea. I just need tea, okay? Tea's fine. Profession. Some dialogue options are only available to write profession, their mark, profession, their beginning icon. But I do not have that yet. I do not have profession yet. So I'm going to go for the more expensive option. Because I came from the high city, so I feel like that would be what I would do. I wasn't going to beat myself up saying I'd already paid for. I decided I would drink some thanks when the good stuff was gone. Okay, so she's already paid for it too. So she already owns everything on this plot. It's not just trying to screw her over. I decided to think some stuff over and get back to work. Okay, Century Worlds. Lots of exposition. Thousands of games and millions of players mean plenty of cases for game decks. Hatred, greed, deviousness, or especially common online. No, really? Two topics that have been especially popular in the media recently. Digital love and whether it's better to live online or in the real. I do like the idea that they're calling the real world the realium. Just saying. I took a sip. Game fans let them say they let them fulfill dreams so they don't have to obey the rules of nature. Which are a bitch. Yes they are. They can choose their gender, looks, go on adventures. Opponents call it escaping and claim you can only get it for realium. I don't know, I'm doing a pretty good job of my life in the realium. Realium presents real challenges, but you can make some good money online too. It's not as complicated than the realium. Oh, I definitely prefer games. Century worlds are kingdoms in themselves. There are plenty of affairs, people, and nuances, so I'm not surprised if people call them home. Experiencing something different in a game is so different than experiencing Realium. It is a different and more interesting level of reality. And one would argue, if Realium is this bad, like maybe the games are all that you could live in a game. If you can make enough money there to live, then yeah, why not? I guess it all comes down to fitness, but really they've solved that problem because if my job is being on a computer at all times, and she definitely looks like she's not just been on a computer for her whole life. Not saying you can't look like that and be on a computer, but it does make it more difficult. Some have been talking about the Pymaglon technology developed by the Blue Whales Interactive. It upgraded AI to the next level of the human psyche. Recent gossip, a man named Zhen Zhao, a young Goodable star, screwed up in the last game. His Black Angels lost. Okay, I don't care too much about Ken Zhao, but give me the technology news. BWI claimed to create human beings, obviously for a hell of a price. Such humans are called diginets. Okay, so that we're in a world where androids are just about to start being a thing. A diginet has a synthetic brain, a rendered but no body. It lives online unless you buy it at Obrium. Oh. So it's an AI. It's an actual AI that you can buy a body for? Huh. There are demonstrations at the company's location against the technology. The protesters claim that diginets are unnatural. More importantly, if I, say, wanted to live online, could I upload my body? to the internet and give and sell it to one of these diginets. Are they even intelligent enough to do so, or are they basically just a glorified sex doll? I don't know. That's interesting. I think they're wrong though. I think technology is where it's at. If a company introduces such risky tech, much success in thousands of ways, otherwise it wouldn't be put its reputation online. Protests were much eager to people in protests. I wasn't going to waste time. It's time to get to work. Okay, so a little bit of a personality quiz there. You'd really want to keep your... Okay, let's have a look. Computer. I'm not going to go straight to computer. I want to see what else around here. Ooh, news. Yay, more exposition.
Breaking news.
Warsaw City News. The latest domestic and international news all day long. Today is Monday, July the 17th. My name is Kala Kalura, and this is the news. Ken Zhao, young star of the Good Balls, loses the game miserably. Wow, is this all they're talking about? So, blames everything on glitches in the game. Could this be the end of the youngster's career? Or is she about to get murdered because, that's what this game is? Oh, interesting. I checked the computer. Well, I've got a job. Okay, something coming. Someone was sensing me. Turned out to be a man named Jeffrey Haggis. I didn't know him. Nevertheless, I answered. Ah, you there. Please, come see me. Blue Whales Interactive Tower. Level 255, South Entrance. I'll tell you everything when you're there. Sure. I'm a professional, so I'm just going to go there straight away. Well, I didn't need to check my computer for a job, apparently. Install panel for Department's AI. A fine piece of software. Didn't treat the fridge contents as first priority. Ooh. Aww, a logo of 2 whales appeared in the panel. Lovely. Thank you for purchasing the product. Manufactured by Blue Whales Interactive, the leader in the field of AI. BWI, never alone. You're activating Bliss for the first time. Configure the software to your liking. Wow, is this really the first time I've ever done this? I curse. Someone had reset my sex. Never mind. Oh, we know a failure in the tower or surge upstairs. Everything again. Let's check the logs. Nothing in the system logs. Logs of previous activations conversations would be in the cloud, provided they existed. Okay. Holographic figure appeared before me. Hello, my name is Bliss. What do you want to talk about? Huh? Wait, what do you mean, don't you remember me? Why does everything break all the time now? Oh, I don't want to talk to Bliss. That's a shame. Couch. The virtual couch. Not newest model, but I can still rely on it. At least I think I can. I definitely would have a dedicated VR couch in my room. Just saying, I would definitely have a dedicated VR couch in my room. I mean, she's got drinks there, she's got a helmet, that looks fantastic. It's starting to fall apart. I need to replace it. Damn it, such important gear wouldn't come cheap. I couldn't afford it at the moment. I need a few jobs first, or one big job paid well. Ooh, maybe we can upgrade our experience. I want to upgrade my computer. In fact, is this linked to my computer, or is it its own system? I don't know. Well, that was low. I still have a few tanks left. It's always good to have reserves. Cool. I'm going to order it just because I don't actually know how much money I have, and I'm okay with spending. Yeah, exactly. Why? Yes, it is time to get a new one. God. The glory days are well behind it, alright? Okay. Cool, let's check the computer. My computer. It controlled the couch, communicate with household appliances, let me send messages. It did everything. It was old and could use an upgrade. Once again, upgrade it. God. Still worked well enough to be reliable. Net. A new case. I wonder if anything would surface on net. Who is Jeffrey Haggis, the developer of programming department at Blue Whales Interactive? Wife, Eleanor. Son, Frederick. Fredo to his friends. His assets are recorded in 8-figure amounts. That's all I could find. Blue Whales Interactive, or BWI, is the leader in the field of AI, so did NVIDIA. Their product, the dating game Paradise Beach. Ooh. Little less known but still popular name Knight's Code, a clan battle game based in medieval. They made luxury helmets, and ladies and gentlemen, they could make human beings. Yes, we heard that before. Alright, so the mail, let's see if there's any mail. Or clients. Okay, have this reply. How's this reply, dog? First message. Senator Stone was grateful for working out his daughter was doing Ghoul Hearts. Let's offer some advice. Say he couldn't handle his children, but here's his advice, he could use it. Okay, check. Also, I wonder if I get more emails throughout the day and get to like do my final thing. That's pretty cool. Go through the other emails quickly. Okay. I have one contract, but wouldn't hurt to check. Mr. Gamedec. Can't play flying guns first. It's a lot of fun. We may not be able to pay you, but bunch of kids didn't want to deal with that. So the contract from I guess is investigated too. Okay. And games. Oh no, the advertising working. I did several games, but was recently focused on this one, Void Star, still in development even though it's already been released. It was supposed to be bigger than all previous space simulations, though that was hard to imagine. I already bought a few ships, I couldn't help myself, they're damn expensive, but what the hell, I love looking at my fleet. Let's buy a new ship! Vulture X sure was tempting, a fantastic exploration vessel with a medical bay and hangar for a scouting ship. Strong armor, crew bots at your command for a bargain price. This price will increase later. I'm gonna buy the Vulture, obviously. Damn. It's on offer. Couldn't afford this baby. No! Browse your fleet. I entered the hangar where small normal ship comes and found and selected it. What a beautiful view. Sight for lives vessels, Fly Rock and Intercept spacecraft, Sidehawk and Assault Unit, Orca, an infantry carrying dropship, Giants, 2 jewels in the crown, Corsair, big exploration ship, Skywalk. Do you own all of them? Yeah, yep, you do own all of them. To be fair, I do own a couple of Star Citizen ships. However, I bought them so early on that you can't really blame me for that. I bought them back when lifetime insurance was still actively a thing. Welcome to the Void! We know you want to play, and so do we! Unfortunately, we're carrying out maintenance checks so we can consistently improve. We should check that data. Too bad, because that's flying. Okay. They've clearly got way too much money, though. They've clearly got way too much money, though, when you think about it, because they can afford the advertising drones, which finally that drone is left. Also, is there cool stuff on my... Yeah, there is cool stuff there. Ah, good. Okay. In the mirror. Okay, so what's in here? Codex, where you find information about people. Okay, cool. Cool. Professions. Okay, so do I get to... Oh. Was I choosing my profession based on my... Okay. Aspects of part of Gamedec's personality expressed through actions, thoughts, emotions. Be kind to gain empathy. The empathy aspect. Okay, that was empathy, so that's good. Alright. Aspects are grouped into 4 personality types: decisive red, analytical blue, creative yellow, sociable green. Aspects are used to unlock professions. Hold down the left mouse button to unlock a chosen profession. Oh. Professions unlock special conversation options, and when you do more. Hover over your cursor over possessions. Your profession, see description. So that means I could have done something before if I'd known that? Each profession requires different personality. Look, I'm just going to look right here. I'm going to go straight to what I can actually do. Empathy. Oh, or not. Oh, I thought these were all different. Oh, this is very small. I thought these were all separate things. Oh, okay. I would like them to be all separate things, because if these are the only 4 paths and there's only 4... Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess that really just leaves me with a scalpel. You know how to communicate with medbots, how to stop a hemorrhage, or stabilize the wounded. You can use medical equipment, you can recognize systems of disease and life-threatening conditions, you don't panic when you lose someone. Well, that doesn't seem like still communication at all. It's odd. That's very odd. Brain fixer. Sensory surgeon. Modular scripter. Interesting. I kind of want to be the infotainer. But... I'm forced to be a doctor. I feel like this is a little odd of a choice. Like, where does medicine come in when it comes to empathy just alone? Like, I was expecting something more... Yeah. I don't need very much... Oh, yeah, there's empathy down that line. Okay, so I guess I've got to go down this line of Optivision and energy and all that sort of jazz, which, to be honest, is the other thing I would do. So fair enough. Let's just leave for now. Solid doors protecting me in my apartment. They protected me from Warsaw City. So let's just Warsaw City. Let's go and get my new job. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Director's office behind that door. Mr. Haggis is expected. There's a picture of him. I noticed a gold frame as soon as I entered the room. Okay, let's inspect the frame. It looked like gold, but I wasn't certain. It was easy enough to check. Let's scratch it. Took out my bag and scratch it. A deep groove here. Gold. Well, I feel like we kind of did an arsehole move, but at least we got to find out that it was indeed gold. Not that we can do anything with that, and I wouldn't want to steal it anyway. There's a pantry. Oh, I got an achievement for that. It was a painting of Geoffrey Haggis, the directors and their inflated egos. But why was it hanging in the hall? A receptionist in love? Or maybe it was just corporate policy. I didn't have time for artistic contemplation. Also, it's interesting that the actions only seem to happen when I'm close to it this time, so... Makes sense. I know my house. I don't know here, so... If you're on this desk would not feel it. Interesting. I could find out some more information, which would be great. The empty workspace exuded corporate solitude. The nameplate on the desk read, Junior Customer Support Specialist Idris Kanai. Okay. Access the chair. Possess the chair. The screensaver side showed alternated between landscapes beyond the ads and the towers of Warsaw City. Breaking the sequence, an image of two women embracing appeared on one of the monitors. One of them had blue hair. I barely touched the screen and gained access to the desktop. It wasn't even locked. There's an open BWI presentation and unfinished Hand of Souls there. Well, I'm going to finish the Hand of Souls. No. I feel like that's a really bad idea, so... Interesting. Scan contents. I saw 3D blue whales flying through the crowds. The company's logo. I kind of want to see the company's logo, so I hope we get to see the company's logo. I love whales. I feel like that's a trap. I don't want anyone to know I've been here looking at their computer system. So I'm going to leave the sand of salt now. This is an achievement for it. Let me just check. I'll finish what you started. Okay, yes, there is an achievement for it. So, the hell with being subtle. Let's go. I couldn't just leave a game unfinished like that, so I started arranging the cards in the stream. It wasn't too bad of a score. Oh god. How do I explain that to the person who hired me? Probably don't. Yeah. Past choices. Oh, his gaze bore into me like he was trying to break me. Fuck, how long do you expect me to wait? Oops. Apologize for being late. Take the initiative. Introduce yourself. Discuss the job. I'm gonna take initiative. Mr. Haggett, I'm a Gamedec, and yes, I know. Wonderful. Something's wrong with my son. He's not getting off the couch, and, well, see for yourself. It's been over 4 days. He entered some game with his friend Timmy. I've tried talking to Timmy, but he clammed up. His condition makes me worry even more. My son's on the couch next room. Let's go there now. Well, at least no one died from my being late. Here he is. Find out what's going on with him and how he can be helped. Okay, I shall do that then, I suppose. Agus's son was wearing an expensive brand name suit, state-of-the-art helmet connected to part of his face. The couch's side panel warned that he's exceeded online time limit. I couldn't help but notice the genital area of his gaming suit was bulging. Oh boy. Oh no, what's he doing in there? Is he playing Subverse too? Examine Fredo, check the couch. Examine the suit, look at the helmet. I'm going to examine the suit first. The suit was equipped with advanced anti-bed sore software resembling the skin of a slithering snake. An identified material was adjusted to fit the muscles, provided stimulation, and protected the user from use of dystrophy. Okay, first of all, the balls on this kid for clearly getting off in his dad's office. I mean, damn. Say what you will about him, but he is definitely not timid. I ran my fingers over the suit's surface. The synthetic fibers emitted more heat in the places where they needed to work harder. Okay, let's check the couch. It's like more of a couch, maybe. The royal mat's discretion and comfort couch reeked of luxury and unobtainability. The system masks the player's login information. Well, that sounds dangerous, but okay. It also makes it harder for me to find him. He muttered, Haggis muttering a bunch of curses. Touched his hand. I took his hand, it's trembling slightly. Normal temperature, that's what happened with just a lot of adrenaline. The visor had no info on Fredo's virtual location, the intention to safeguard. The helmet didn't have an observer port either, there was no way to see what he was playing. Full discretion. Okay. Mr. Haggis, it's a tense situation, so we need to keep our composure. According to my initial observations, he's been logged in for over 4 days, with no signs of adverse effects in the session. There's some excellent equipment. Doing a hard extraction by taking the helmet off is a huge risk, and logging out remotely, it's impossible, I know. Like most systems. Can you tell me where he's logged into? The virtual data is masked in the helmet's description system. Gamedec equipment won't be any help either. I need to find out which game Fredo logged into and take appropriate steps. I understand. Fredo entered this with his friend Timmy, a spineless pushover. He's in my office, maybe he knows something. But hurry, he'll be picked up soon. Are you going to question me? The blue bar above the dialogue window represents the emotional state of the person you're speaking to. Your choices influence that state. Now find out how. Okay. Okay, so I'm in the middle. I can either be nice or bad to him, I'm assuming. Getting nice. Because there's only... I don't know which way nice is, but... it's 2 on one and 3 on the other. Let's just calm down. Let's go talk. Rescue is best left to police. I'm here to help Mr. Haggis' son, so let's just talk, okay? I want to help too. Tell me what happened. It was Fredo's 16th birthday, and we were inside an adult game. He turned intensely red and stared intensely at his shoes. What do you want to know? Spotty's mess, do something about it. I really do need to choose something. What game does he like? What game do you like, Timmy? Whatever Fredo plays. Space sims like Dream Sim, Dying Stars, Shooters 2. Crying Guns is our favorite. He listened up. You like talk about games. Okay, I believe you want to help. It's Fredo's birthday. I mentioned that, right? We were logged into Paradise Beach. It's the place where adults get together there. You can read about it in the description. Oh, I already know all about Paradise Beach. Because I read it a few moments ago, no other reason. Okay. Let's ask about... Ask where he left Fredo. Where was Fredo when you came out of the game? He was on the beach by these big dunes. Did Fredo want us on the beach, or did he want to go somewhere else? Fredo's having a good time. He probably stayed in the world in that area. You sound like a Well, do you want to know? He sounded like a player with slow connection. Either he's deeply stressed or something was wrong with his nervous system. Okay. Let's talk about Timmy then. No, this is us, but... No. Are you alright? Timmy, you're slurring your words and trembling. How do you feel? Not too good. I'm a bit dizzy. From the fatigue. We played for a long time, you know. Doesn't seem like fatigue. Oh, damn. We didn't do anything weird. I'm a good gamer. I gave it my all, that's why. So you're a game deck? Yes, to me, I'm a game detective. Can you tell me a little bit about your work? Sure, but I've also got a few questions for you. Okay, good. That got me back up, but seriously. I do believe you, I really do, and I want to help. It's just that I can't quite remember. I don't know actually what happened. He had trouble putting sentences together and remembering events. It wasn't just shock, so he purely disturbed his nervous system. Nervous system is overloaded. It will regenerate over time. I'm going to tell him about game deck work, and I'm going to answer emotionally. Game decks wander the edge of immoralities. So often that it isn't true is no longer important. Helping others is what counts. That's why I'm here. Okay. What do you need to do to become a game deck? Lie and tell him it's difficult. Admit it's easy. Tell him he's got a shot at it. You tell him. So you want me to game deck to me? I'm sure you can handle it. Okay, I've got something done. I don't know what it is though, but sure. You seem alright. I'll tell you what Fredo looked like in the game. He bought us both skins. Mine was almost as cool as his. Old Man Haggis doesn't know. We used an agent and covered our tracks so no one would find we were going out to adults only world. Good. Good. Let's ask about Fredo then. Tell me about Fredo. Anything you want. He's my buddy. Same school. Once this kid Alex called me names, so Fredo walked down to the hotel. Then he altered his holotapes in the school gallery to give Alex a pig snout and ooze this disgusting mucus. Fredo's brilliant. Okay, interesting. You celebrated Fredo's birthday in just one virtual area? Yeah, we did. We did some pre-gaming here first. We kind of overdid it. Fredo had trouble putting on his suit. Okay. He said too much and stopped. Show understanding. I know what things are, Timmy. When I was your age, I also went to parties and drank booze. That does not sound what they're doing. Booze is for the old or the poor. Fredo and I have better stuff. Oh god, is it drugs? But the girl Fredo bought had booze. She said that was included. We didn't know because we always buy the most expensive tech and win. And everyone envies us. No risk, you know? It's supposed to be like that. You know how it is, don't you? I'm just gonna say, yes, I'm gonna try and empathize. Sure, everyone likes to show off now and then. Okay, I've got to the second one of that. I'll tell you the truth. I trust you, I'll tell you the truth. So tell Mr. Higgins, we went to Twisted and Perverted, a world where people hurt each other for pleasure. It's horrible, Fredo, and he's still there. Please find him, hurry. So, what happened to the, he was just on a sand dune? Huh? Thank you, Timmy, you've been a great help. I'm gonna work around first and give some clues. Examine the harp. Okay. Ah, screw it, that might be an achievement. I'm sorry, I didn't want to get back to the investigation. I blame you. I didn't know anyone who uses the urge to touch this wonder. Well, at least that's fair. And it is wonderful. Like, that's a really nice harp. Okay, let's have a proper look around. There's something on the floor here. A sticky stain. Oh. The stain was light blue. Sniff it first! Berries and chewing, Mum, and a noticeable trace of liqueur. Ran my fingers across the stain, walked my fingers across the sour ethanol, but it was long gone. The ethanol was long gone. Relations, I caught Timmy's slide for. He cleared his throat and looked away. My investigation, all details mattered. panda. And seen them live. Might have been for all I know. Oh wow, that's horrible. Okay. That just opened up the panda. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting an open functionality on a panda. I streamed stock market quotation speed on the stream. The hardware was high-end, like everything else in the rooms. System access was blocked, but I was convinced if I could log on if I tried. There had to be some hardware monitoring. There was monitoring Credo's couch. Well, clearly, I'm just gonna... Oh. Panda. Damn, I need to find the password. Or ask him, I suppose. Like, there's no reason not to ask him. Unless someone's written it down, I suppose. Wow, information about me. Read. Flagship BWI product, if allowed, to create living human psyches. Alright, I'm going to take the profession because... Oh no, I did get 2 on that, so I could actually become an infotainer now. Okay, cool. So, I am actually an infotainer now, which is good, I guess. So, I'm authoritative, sincere, inspirational, spontaneous, cautious, empathetic, compassionate, serviceable, I provide service, I assume, and pacifistic. And I am an infotainer now, which means I should have more powers. So let's have a look if I can... I know information about me. I searched for information about myself. After all, I've done the recording about artificial intelligence. Not a word. Aww. I mean, fair enough. Ooh, what's this? Part of the floor stood out from the rest. There was a flaw in design. Not in a building like this. Take a close look. I looked at it like a hatch. It was a good place for safe. Okay. I mean, you're against the door and started knocking. I remember this is how they did in the hole in the rooms. Agus's heavy breathing must have told me I treated him. What the hell are you doing? Even start being professional. Fuck off. Oh, that was a quest? Oops. All due Deck, you do seem to understand and understand the situation. Your silence great danger. All details and all these details matter. I'm sure you can. I can assure you won't find what's wrong with my side underneath the floor. Oh boy. I see what. Yes, this is definitely a replayable game. There are definitely things I'd like to try and not screw up straight away. This is a rather provocatively dressed 20-something-year-old woman on the couch. Always flashed from the device's panel. She must have been playing a short session, so she didn't put on a suit. She looked like one of the women I've seen on the computer screen in the hall. Is this your assistant? She's just a random lowlife. Leave her alone and get back to my son. I do feel it needs to be done. You know your work, I know mine. Fine, I'm waiting for you. Don't fuck this up. Okay. Who is she? I don't know. I've never seen this hole before. So you see the safety limits and logged in time. Over 4 days without a suit, she must have taken a game pill for her, or her bladder wouldn't have filled out. She started realization, but something interrupted the process. Even though she couldn't control her body, I thought she could hear me. Her helmet had an external monitoring port. I connected to see what happened. Hey lady, can you hear me? Who knows this? So, the girl drifted in an undefined space. It wasn't a network I knew or any of the games I knew. Hello, I'm Gamedec. I was hired by Mr. Haggis. I connected to your helmet. You can talk. I can hear you on my walkie-talkie. I'm going to log in. Your name is Scarlet. Is that right? Gamedec? That's great. Yeah, I'm Scarlet. Can't seem to log out. Let me try and help you. Okay, progress bar. Progress bar is appeared on your objective panel. Influenced by interactions, decisions. Remember, feeling it or isn't always good. Revitalized Scarlet. Well, here it is. Revitalized Scarlet is really good. Analyze the problem. Interrupted revitalization is rare. I could just pull up the helmet, but that might have ended badly. This was a safe solution. Revitalization is waking someone up. Senses are activated in specific order. Hearing is usually first. Silent story active. Validation stages are normally displayed in a progress bar, but I couldn't recall the right order. I only remembered that vision was last. Oh. My deck detected a girl's home being bombarded with exabytes of data. Someone wants to overwhelm it and terminate our connection. Starlet, someone's trying to stop us from talking and probe me. Damn, what are you going to do? Let's see what's happening. My connection was being overloaded with streams of incoming data. The walk-tail wasn't able to... Okay, activate its firewall. Activate the blockers. Use jamming barriers? Oh god, damn it. Starlet, put some barriers. It was some time. Revitalize. Okay. Finally. Okay. The vision is last. Stimulating pre-reception. So I'm going to try finishing your revitalization. I need to touch your body. Is that okay? Move Scarlet's arm. I fell around for Scarlet's rhythm. I raised it and moved around. Alright. So vision is last. So... let's start with balance. Raise Scott's head. Okay. Let's check the sense of touch. Let's do sense of smell. Finish revitalization. Oh god. See what it says in touch. Okay. Try again. Okay. Vision. No! Ah, I should have put the firewall up. Okay, so clearly time matters. Oh god damn it. Okay. It says... damn it. Okay, I'm clearly a terrible detective. Fair enough. Ugh, I should have talked to this guy first and... oh. Access to computer. I need to access your computer. Director, you even trust me with your son's life. I think you'd also trust me with access to computer. Huh. Who's access to catches? Okay. Well, I can... oh, what? Who are you? Police? I sincerely apologize. I was told to take the boy, Timmy, home. The Numi meal is waiting. Thank you. I hope you can help Fredo. Bye, Timmy. Hang tough. Okay. Damn, this game is full of time limits, isn't it? Oh god. Forget... short or not, like I would have to redo this section multiple times to get things more right until I became the perfect detective. Enter password. Latest Monday. Access granted. Hey, Honey Bunny. What can I... you're not Honey Bunny. Did something happen? Is he alright? Excuse me, I hadn't talked to other people in years, so is he okay? Agnes is trapped in the virtual area. I'm a Gamedec. I'm trying to get him out. I need access to the computer. Oh, well, Honey Bunny's fine. Well, that's good. So, oh yes, let me give you a tour. I have access to emails, reports, bills, and some other systems. What would you like to see? How would describe it? I can't say I like the kid's thought. Ew. What did you like about him? I'd say, he makes me sick. I sense the same purple scent from him as I do from my Honey Bunny. But his I barely notice, whereas Fredo's, hard to explain. I received them. Symphysasia? I think that's what it's called. Oh, it's getting hot. He's very excited. Far beyond the minutes of red ecstasy. Roasting ecstasy. It's crimson. I love that color. All red. Let's stop. Ah, scars. Crimson. Ah, Honey Bunny. Oops. Did I just break his computer by giving it a... I think I just broke his computer by giving his computer an orgasm. Okay. I am a terrible detective. You know what? How to help Fredo. Okay. Okay, Timmy's Home Metatron, game for adults. Parrot, boys and parrots, boys and twisted and perverted. Look for him in Twisted and Perverted. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. No data. Well, I gotta go in there first, I suppose. Let's enter Twisted and Perverted. Oh dear. The interesting thing here is I could have entered the other game first if I did not realize that. And I probably would have still found my way to Twisted and Perverted, but it would take a lot more effort. So that's actually pretty cool, the fact that you can actually unlock different pathways. The question is it too easy to unlock the Twisted and Perverted pathway? Did I just luck upon something quite simple to do? Or is it something like, did I miss out on a bunch of stuff? Or maybe time is of the essence. And it does seem like time is of the essence in this game. So, yeah. Now, I will end this video. It's been way over the time period. However, I'm going to show you a little bit the in-game world first, because I kind of want to know too. So, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to show you the in-game world. We're going to see what's going on here. And when I feel like I've royally screwed up, I'll end it. And I'll say that's enough for today, because I kind of also want to check out some other stuff too. So we'll see. Okay, Twisted and Perverted. Each virtual element has its own HUD. It shows the character's level, your experience points, slots for collected objects, and kills and deaths. Oh, that's cool. Game rules. Okay. Let's have a look at game rules. That's actually quite interesting. Though I could probably hack it and break it, I'm assuming. Where is the Twisted and Perverted? Wow, there's so much I could read here and just get to know. Ooh, and there's several different levels of it. Interesting. Ah, here we go. Twisted. If you want to be a quality player, pick a partner, talk to them, and invite for a drink. Come to the theater in this location. And when you're both feeling really good, you know what I mean? Try to kill them in some way. This is the way of Twisted and Perverted. Don't spray and play, don't kill in the streets, that's what this is about. Check the discussion games website. Take a look at the top recordings, logins, rumors, what they write about us section. Our website is connected to personal and my own space pages of individual players, their blogs, and the other inside intimate locations. We support our players, therefore we need to find an appropriate support tab website on the website. Have fun and remember, your actions being recorded and may be used to advertise the game. Don't worry if you're not using a masking scheme. Count us to hide your face. If you don't want to be recorded, connect your own MySpace. Except, block the options in the settings, otherwise you'll never be able to play. Oh, and one more thing. You can't log out of our game just by raising your hand and sticking out your finger. No, you won't open up log out window like that. That would be too easy. You can only log out the so-called refuge areas. In this location, refuges like subway entrances. Lastly, this time for real, don't try bringing any minors here. This really is a game for adults only. If someone too young tries to enter the gates you go through before entering subway won't allow it. Oh. Interesting. I like this. The fact that you can actually find out the lore of the world as well. That's very interesting. I'd like to note that I don't want to put anything inside you, or pull anything out, or do anything else these deviants do. I'm not like that. You seem like the only normal person in this whole circus, and I have a sensitive problem. Very sensitive. I'll leave for my wife. Tell me more. This is how it is. I've been scanning you for an hour, and I can't find Rhonda anywhere. At the same time, I know she's cheating on me. Cut to Jace, I'm Gamedec. I need information about your wife, not what you had for breakfast. A Gamedec? Oh, I've lucked out. I'm told you played here often and has quite the results. Ugh. Mention you're right. No. Ask about her handle. Do you know what handle she uses? It was something in the anonymous letter. Horny or something. Will you help me? Sure, I'll look for her. Really? Thank you. There are some good people left in this world. Who are you anyway? A loser, can't you tell? A loser? I really hear someone being so critical of themselves. What's it supposed to be like? My wife's running off on all that. He desperately searched for a missing word. He finally gave up inside. I don't know where she's running off to. Company. Oh, just wait. I tip she hangs out here doing awful things. She started looking like the location. Some kind of exclusive level. I sell my savings to get here. Solving Gomorrah. My own money. It's cost that much to get here? It's pretty expensive. I didn't get here right away because I'm a loser. The tips wanted money, but I, a gate designer, didn't want to pay. I started looking around. I told myself, Bob, you've been making games for years. You can't let yourself be fooled by dirty tricks. But the paywall took me for a ride. I ended up at some premium events. Like the loser I am, I had to go back to the system to pay. That's how I got here, broke. So you make games? I never touched an abomination like this one. But it doesn't matter, I was fired. Okay, interesting. I'll leave someone, maybe. Anything to do with Rhonda? God, I didn't even think about it. Best thing you may have something to do with you, Rhonda. Tell me anything actually you can. A luxury man is set to access money, okay? You see any expensive things? Something's on the line? A while ago I saw two guys and a woman. One kept looking around, the other seemed to like it here. First had a cool skin. They called it Flappadoodle. Damn it, I can't focus. What should you be doing right now? Investigation needs time and intelligence, trust me. Was anyone around here acting strange? Taking into consideration behavioral standards TMP. Going, Flappadoodle, you idiot, don't be mean, Tugabay. I heard some people shot, people gathered. I didn't go, just care about Rhonda. Okay. Do you know anything about what skin wearing? Skin on top of everything? See, he's wearing people's skin? I meant a skin, you know, like gaming avatar. It's like, I know what a skin is. It looks like another fetish. Human skin alive. I never know what to look for. Damn, a little short of money right now. Ask for information. Don't worry, I just want money. I just want to tell you what to say. Shoot, knew we could find some common ground. Mention your preferences. Any sexual preferences, any fetishes. Letter said she's into some strange things, likes to push the limits. How can you push the limits in a world like this? It also said everything for everyone and everything. Ah, I didn't even want to think about it. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it feels like it's probably the wife's choice to go away, but maybe there's some trouble here. Okay. Oh, I can apparently do a deduction. Okay, so how to help Fredo? Already done that deduction. What was Fredo's nickname? Yes, that does sound like him. Okay, so at each step of the way, I have to make a deduction based on what I've heard, and then I just basically expand through the case. The cases go on for a certain period of time, and then hopefully I find a solution. There are multiple paths, each of which will change the way I actually access the end story. That's really cool. In fact, in general, this is really cool. I would like to play more of this, and I would like to play more of this when I don't suck so badly. So... this has been Gamedec, and I know I haven't shown too much yet, but it's already been a fairly long video. Oh wow, this is really cool. So, thank you all for joining me today. This has been my Shameless Dive. I will probably play more of this later. It looks really interesting, but I probably also want to restart because I feel like I've already stuffed up and a little bit of save. What's little saves coming between friends? If you like what you saw here, pick up Gamedec on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today on my Shameless Dive. I hope you'll join me again for another Shameless Dive and maybe even a little bit of a look on my Mountain of Shame now and then. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.